Okay, today is May 25th, 2021, Tuesday, and we're looking at the Longwave IR map for the Eastern Pacific. We see that today we have a Pineapple Express flow moving right into Southern California. Now this is water vapor. This should be delivering a lot of rain, pouring rain to Southern California, but that's not happening because the specially equipped jets are up spraying the skies with the chemtrail aerosols. And we see here on the Doppler map, there is zero precipitation currently anywhere in California. There's no rain anywhere despite this massive moisture field moving in. So we see that right there. Zoom in here and take another look. Now the people on TV, the meteorologists on TV should be reporting this, the fact that we've got moisture moving in, but no rain, no precipitation. Same with this moisture field right there moving in through central and northern California. But right here, look at this. This is really something. That should be dumping all kinds of rain to a parched California. We cannot buy rain. And here we are almost at the end of May. We've had a grand total. I've totaled everything up. We had in April, we had 6/100ths of an inch, just a drizzle, for a couple of mornings, light rain in April. That totaled 6/100ths to bring the total from 5.78 up to 5.84. Then recently here in May, in the middle of May, we had 7/100ths of an inch of rain, and that brought the total up to 5.91 inches for the season here in the foothills of Southern California, Los Angeles, California. All right, so you can see that massive Pineapple Express moving in, and nobody on the fake news television is talking about this. This is really something. We have a dangerous drought and fire conditions developing for the purpose. I'm not sure what they're going to do with these weather controllers and these terrorists controlling our entire lives these days. We see that, once again, we have another opportunity for rain. At this point, nothing has been done about any of this. We've put up thousands of videos, and not thousands, but probably a little over 1,000 videos. And we've shown a lot of information, a lot of valuable information for the people in charge to take that information and do something with it. Nothing has been done. The jets continue to spray. The weather continues to be very strange out here on the West Coast. We see all that water vapor moving here on this water vapor map. Here we see thunderstorms over Texas. We can take a look at the Doppler map over Texas. There's some thunderstorm activity near San Antonio and Abilene. Up near Seymour, you see some small cells there. And there's a smattering of rain all over the Midwest. We've got rain in St. Louis, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, near there. We've got we see a WSR 88 chopping up the rain pattern here near Rapid City. That's in South Dakota. Now over here in Missoula, or rather Montana, the state of, we see that the WSR 88Ds are chopping up and evaporating the rain pattern near Missoula, Montana. We can see the pie-shaped cutouts here. Also up near Great Falls, look at this giant hole in the middle of this rain pattern. We see the evaporation pattern right there. The transmitter for Great Falls, the WSR 88D transmitter for the Great Falls, Michigan area is KTFX. All right, that is a powerful microwave transmitter which is stacked up on about a 6-story tower. You can look those up on the internet. Over here in Missoula, that transmitter is identified as KMSX. Now these transmitters are very powerful, and the FCC regulates all transmitters that emit over a certain power level, RF power in watts. So these are very powerful transmitters. They emit microwave radiation, RF radiation in all directions. They can pan and tilt, and we can see the effect that the microwave signal has on this precipitation falling in the area there. So these transmitters are parked up on top of hilltops and mountaintops, much like any radio antenna, so that you get maximum dispersion of the radio signal. Okay, that's how this works. The FCC regulates these transmitters, once again, because they emit high power radio signals in the microwave band, in this case 2.4 gigahertz, which is the same band that the common household microwave oven works. Here we see another WSR88D near southeast Utah. I'm not exactly sure where this is located. That particular transmitter, the call sign for that one, but there they are. So they're working. They're operational in certain states. We've seen recently, in the last year, we've seen hurricanes move up towards Houston, New Orleans, and Florida, and these WSR88Ds are not operating. Also, the Carolinas, we saw a situation where a hurricane came upon, I think it was South Carolina, maybe North Carolina, I can't remember. It was a year or so ago, a couple of years ago, and these WSR88Ds were not working. They were non-operational, and they are managed by the Department of Defense and also the NOAA. All right. Now we saw this spraying happening all day over the skies here in Southern California. That will stop the precipitation process. We see that right there. There's nothing in California, northern, central, or Southern California, despite all that moisture moving in. Looking at the continental U.S., once again, we see those thunderstorms over Texas. I'd like to hear from the people down there if they're getting golf ball size hail or just what's going on. We've been hearing that there's been a very large hail down there, which is no fun. It ruins cars. It can kill people. All right, so that's the report for today. Also, we see a big bow in the jet stream. This is how high pressure is used to create low pressure. They force that high pressure area into the jet stream, and what do you know? You have a low pressure develop right here. Watch this. That's high pressure being installed, and before you know it, you've got a right angle, and then you've got a low pressure system which then moves off and begins to spin. This will move right over British Columbia. Let's go ahead and take a look what's going on up in BC here. Not a whole lot. You see some strange evaporation patterns up here in British Columbia. Probably a WSR88D up in this area. I'm not familiar with the locations of those transmitters up in Canada, but it's possible that that's what's happening here. We see these straight edges. Those are very straight. You can put an envelope right on there. If I can find a good one here. Well, you can see it clearly. I don't really need to demonstrate that, but it looks to me like there's if you just triangulate these straight edges, you'll find that there's probably a transmitter right in this area. Okay, so that's the update for today. Contact your local weathermen and women and ask them why they're not reporting, why we're not getting weather here in California. Okay, so there it is. That's it.